frillies with license.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Falling for the promise of yet.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The final two teams remain. Only one will be a champion. And we're off in the Super Bowl. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Hey, alert! Regular. What's that?
Coming out throwing is Baker. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll give the Packers the first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okonkwo brings it in. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
33.
And the Packers first down.
180.
First and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And out of bounds, and they're within inside of the red zone. That returns all the way down to the 30.
Raiders take over first.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Call the ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Ward. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
19 tight.
Ward off the play fake. And the defender comes away with it. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Hey, alert 33. Attack!
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. We've set it down from 37.
Regular. 180. Rail. Run. Hey, alert. What's on?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got it downfield near the edge. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Devontae Smith. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cooking right there. 18 yards, 18. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. 70 Ranger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Kings, regular. Pistol. That's hot.
Baker now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180! Shot!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, you're going to make a defense pay.
Now first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when they kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Here's a return from the 7.
These guys... flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
180! What's that?
Dobbins on 1st and goal. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Real. What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Our score, 17-7. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, alert 33. Kings. What's that?
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. He's making a 16-point ball game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it.
From the gun, it's Ward. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Set. 19-18.
First down throw here for Ward. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 lock. Go.
Ward setting up to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Hurry, hurry. Up, up. 180. Hey, alert, alert. Alert, alert. What's that?
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here's Baker. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Point it right. Point it right. What's that?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pistol. 180. What's that?
Mayfield now off the play action. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 16-point ball game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Start, go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
And the Las Vegas first down.
70, Warriors 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Toss play. This is Walker. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180, alert, 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 alert. Run. Kings. Point it right. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Regular. Hey, alert 33.
Second down, Mayfield the pass. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Hurry.
Third down, here's Mayfield. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Hey, alert. Run. Kings.
Baker throwing again. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Regular. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Up. Hey, alert.
Once more, it's Mayfield. He's got a man left. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Alert.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. toward the sideline, and he's got it. Running in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 21. Jason Sanders set to kick
Sanders
off.
all set to send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Let's go now. Bronco lead. Go check. Go check. Ready.
Working from his end zone. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders jump some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, they're over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Good. Run. Real. Point it right. Pistol. Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. Free inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Alert. Stop.
1st down, here's Baker. Cut out left. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 28. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st down to their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Deputies memorable. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. 60 Maverick. 60 Vikings.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him running the comeback. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw here for Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Raiders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19 light. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Walker on first down. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
19, 18.
This is Walker on second. And he gets him around 6 there. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
50, Warriors 17. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Kelsey's got it right side. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Again, Ward going to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. He'll throw it. Waddle makes the catch. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
First down, Las Vegas.
Let's go.
Walker. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
Ready.
On the sneak, here's Ward. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. So no luck in that final yard block. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to run it with Walker. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing again is Baker. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26, and it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, alert 30. Run, 180. Real. Up. Alert.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Running by his back, Dobbins. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break out for first down.
No progress on first down, and they'll bring up second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pistol. Watch out.
Mayfield now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Kings. 20. Hurry. Hey, alert. Regular. Point it right. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Third down, here's Mayfield. Getting out to his left. That throw finds Okonkwo. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, alert. 180. Real. Up. Alert.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
King. 180.
Baker throwing again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Jordan Lewis. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. And now they get it back just one snap later.
He's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Complete to Walker on the check down. He takes it down to the 33. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First down now, ball at the 33.
Stop low, 18. 19. Dragon 6.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on. Ready.
First and 10 here. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Setting up, second and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Running for it, it's Walker. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
52. Packers 45. Tyler Bass.
Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Got it.
On second and 10. Mayfield again. Absolutely fires this one right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Up, up. Run, run, run. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
They'll air it out on third. He's trying to go deep again. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
He was brought down by
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
19, 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Wow, another catch for Waddle. And he has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
first down, Raiders.
Go. Ready, ready.
Running with Walker again. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds Neighbors right side. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down throw here for Ward. Throws caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's second and goal.
the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70, go.
Running left, here's Walker. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. It's your own one. Yikes.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's another for it. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 59. Packers 45. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. It's his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Let's go. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Packers 14 points back. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Baker now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it at the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Back to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. Killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Handoff running left. Walker. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. They give up the gut to Walker. And that's It's a Raiders first down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for him.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Send that trophy to the Las Vegas Strip, baby. The Raiders are Super Bowl champions. This is something that's happened 9 times before, Brock, and now we've got number 10, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, which we talk about it often, an immeasurably difficult thing to do here in the NFL.
Yeah, puts you in some pretty elite air. So many of the groups who've done it are remembered as some of the greatest. The Packers winning the first 2, the Steelers of the 70s going back-to-back twice. In more recent days, the Patriots of the early 2000s and the Chiefs a couple decades later, they're remembered among the all-time greats. And with this win, well, these guys have officially joined them.
Here's Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Las Vegas Raiders, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And their story ends at the top of the NFL, holding the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. Up in the booth, so fortunate to have a front row seat the entire way this season. So for all of us up here, my partner Brock Heward, our crew who does so much each and every week, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll catch you again next season on EA Sports.
Finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink.